dollies, I hope you all are having a great day. So today's review is going to be on this beautiful Pullip Kumiho. As you can see, this is going to be a little bit different from my other reviews. I actually have her on a table because, girl, let me tell you, she needs all this attention here. There's just a lot going on with her that I felt we need to put her on the table, okay, and put her on the spotlight. So as always, you all, I will give you my honest opinion on the doll and give you any helpful information that I know regarding this release. So let us get started. So Pullip Kumiho was released early this year. Um, she is basically based on Nine Tails. If you're into reading folk tales, the Nine Tails, that's what she is. Kumiho is a Nine Tails, which is the reason why I had to put her on a table because it is crazy. So let me see how we're gonna figure this out. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna get the camera, and I'm gonna do this review. You're not even gonna really see me today. I don't know if you'll be happy about that. So I'm just gonna basically put the camera on her. So give me a moment so I could get up and do that. Okay. So here she is, and as always, I'm gonna start by talking about her from head to toe. And yeah, let us all get started. So as you could see, she has this very beautiful lilac wig color. So I'm going to gently move her so you could see the back part of her wig. Okay. So as you could see, her wig is extremely long. It goes all the way down, basically past her feet. And what's very beautiful about this wig is, as you can see, it has two different streak color. She has two different streaks of color on her hair. I'm sorry, I cannot even talk. Oh my god. So she has this very beautiful blue that we see here. Then she has this green, and it extends. Let me see if I could find it. I know with the green you could see it, but it's supposed to extend. Where is it hiding? I think it's right here. It's kind of like mixed in with her color, with the wig, I'm sorry. So it extends to the bottom. It is very, very beautiful. Her wig, I could tell you quality wise, it is a bit frizzy. I think the camera's kind of showing you that a little bit. It is a bit frizzy. And the style, as you could see here, they actually parted a streak, or like two strands of hair. I cannot talk today. Two strands of hair. And then they put these two tassel pieces, or I should say one pieces. They tied it around her actual hair. Okay. These are not, I don't know. These are not really the best quality. These are things that I could tell you through time they might fall apart, but it's not like, it's gonna fall off that easily. I mean, like, that could happen like if you're really messing with the doll and playing with her harshly, which a lot of us really don't. But it's not the worst nor the best. And you could see it's very long, very pretty. I think it suits her stock very, very nicely. And before I talk about the front, let's start talking about her ears. So as you can see, she does come with two furry ears. And what I could see here on camera is that they're basically held. They seem to be like head clips put on her hair. I don't know if you could see that on camera. I really can't tell you how they put them on or how to take them off. But what I could tell you is that they're on there really nice. It's not like they're going to fall apart or anything like that. They're very furry. And you could see they're lilac in color and a little bit of silver too, depending on the lighting. Okay, let's look at her from the front and see how it looks like from the front. See, from the front, it seems like they're on there quite nicely. So I wouldn't really worry too much about that. And then they purposely let these two strands of hair here in the front loose, so you could kind of just see her like that, like this. I'm not really a big fan because you can see it's a little frizzy, but it was purposely left left out. So it's not like it's going to be back like the other piece. It's purposely like that. Actually, let me take a seat. 'Cause I feel like I'm like shaking this thing. Here we go. So let's continue on by talking about her face up. Isn't this gorgeous? So her face up, as you could see, it's pretty different from other dolls. Her eyebrows are very short, narrow, and pointing upwards. Very beautiful. And then her eyes are this very orangey, I would say brown color. Very beautiful. And then her eye makeup is, she has a smoky eye going on to the top here. Okay, just very simple, which I appreciate. Well, maybe to me it's simple, but maybe to others it's like, what in the world? But I think it's very beautiful. And then she has a little bit of bronze on her cheeks, but it's not too loud. And then she has these very beautiful lips. They're like a nice pinky berry color with gloss on them. And then she has this very beautiful beauty mark on the side of her lip, as you can see there, on her left side. Well, on the camera, it's going to look to the right, but in real life, it's to the left. And let's continue on by talking about, oh, wait, how could I forget this very important thing? So when you close her eyes, oh my God. When you close her eyes, I'm sorry, the eyelid is actually a red, almost tangerine, I would say, leaning more to a tangerine color. Eyelid color with black eyeliner. I actually appreciate it because it is very different from other dolls that we see. A lot of dolls these days, it just has a nude eyelid with black eyeliner. So I actually really appreciate it. I'm not quite sure if it does fit in with the stock, but what I could tell you is that I like how it is different. Wait. Okay, so let me do my very best to talk about this stock. OMG. I'm going to spread her arms, open them up a bit so you could see how she's supposed to look like with her arms spread out. I'll talk about the tails in a little bit. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about that. So this is how she looks like, standing in all her glory, and her hands are spread out. So her sleeves, or should I say her stock. So most of this stock is made by, it's a very nice cotton, durable material. All of these flower prints that you see here were stitched on, and some were actually, no, I'm sorry. They were printed on, but I could tell you it is great quality. It's not one of those things that's going to fall apart. It's not going to fall apart. So if you want to take it off, put it away, it's not going to, it's not going to get messed up. It is very beautiful quality. Underneath the sleeves, or this part of the sleeve, is satin, very beautiful. I appreciate this detail. And then we have this beautiful black part of the sleeve, which is very hard for my camera to capture. I think you could see it. It has flower print on it, but it's black on black, so it's kind of hard to see, but I do appreciate the quality and detailing to this. Very beautiful. And then of course you see her hand, and this is all across. I'm going to flip her in a little bit. So this is like that on both sides. I'm going to talk about this in a little bit. On both sides, she has this. Just very, very gorgeous. Very gorgeous. And it's a kimono, as you can see. It's a very kimono themed stock. And the kimono is long. Okay, very great quality. There's just a lot going on here that I am sorry. I'm trying my best to capture her. There's just a lot, but it is all great quality. It all extends to the bottom. And then she does have this belt here with the same quality of this bow that she has here to the top. You could actually, let's say if you don't really want this on, you could actually take it off. I'll show it to you in a second. So, but this is how, she comes like in her stock photos, but you could take this off if you like. So this is really great quality. I'm not sure if I'm feeling it because it looks like it's just too much going on, but I don't know. It just seems too big. It just seems like it's a lot going on there. But the beautiful thing about this is that you could take it off. It is great quality. It is basically inserted on this part of the stock. It's like a belt. And then these two tassels that are hanging from it are actually removable as well. So I'm going to show you how it looks like. So you remove it. So they just fell. And then this is basically how it's put on her belt. Some people might say this is kind of lazy. I think this is kind of genius because it gives you the option on how you want to display her. And let me tell you, this is great quality. This part here, there's no wire. It's just literally to insert it. This is pretty thick. Very nice quality and very nice fabric actually. And then the two tassels are here. Okay. And this is how she looks like without it. I personally think like she's perfect like this, but again, people, you know, might disagree. I do like and appreciate that we do have the different options though. That I'm really happy about. So this is how she looks like without it. This black piece here is actually the belt to her nine tails, which I'm going to show you in 2 seconds. I promise, so don't worry. It is the belt to her tails. And underneath this, she does come with pants. This is not a dress. I know from far away it may look like it, but it is not. It's pants. The stock quality of this is identical, same fabric as this part of the kimono. Very beautiful, but very lightweight as well. As you can see, it's a little bit clear. And then these are her shoes. Hopefully they haven't fallen off because these kind of fall off easily. Let me see, I could just take this off. Now it's funny, now it doesn't want to come off. Here it goes. So basically this is her shoe. Very beautiful, very traditional Asian, I would say. They fall off easily, so I would recommend be very careful. Be very careful because this seems like this plastic part here, the straps could break easily off the shoe. So I would tell you be very careful with that. So I'm gonna put that here. So let me turn her around again because again we have so much going on with this doll. And I'm actually going to put her wig towards the front and attempt my very best to show you. I'm sorry, I'm like moving things everywhere here. And try my very best to show you her nine tails. So yes, they are nine tails. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, so we have 9 tails. And the 9 tails are actually made out of the same furry material that we see from her ears to the top of her head. And what's really cool about these tails is that they have wires in them, so you could pose them however you like. The color, if you could see it, it is lilac mixed with that white. So it kind of makes it look like it's faded, but it's not. It's supposed to look like that. And you could see they're pretty big. This doll, if you decide to display her with the tails, OMG, she's going to occupy so much space. But I think she's gorgeous. Like, she really is a showstopper. What I don't like about the tails, if you could see, some parts look kind of like dry. So they look kind of dry. But if you have her on the display case and, you know, have her away from the sun and like from harsh temperatures, I think she'll be fine. And basically, how is she holding those tails on her back? Basically, this belt here is attached on the side. Let me see if I could do this. This is gonna be hard while holding the camera, but you could see it. Okay, I think I took it off. Oh, wait a minute. I just discovered something amazing. Oh my God, this actually happened on camera. So it's looking like you could connect certain parts to the belt if you don't want to have the full 9 tails on at the same time. That is freaking badass. Okay, let me take this. Sorry for the language. Let me take this off to see my theory. Oh my God, yes. Ah, sorry, I'm like shaking this everywhere. Yes, you can. Hold on, everyone. Let me take this off. Okay, this is gonna be crazy. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I think I got it. Okay, now she's like doing the matrix on me. Um. Uh-oh. Sorry. She just fell. Okay, let me take off this part of the stand. And okay, I'm gonna put her down for a moment and show you this belt up close. Okay, yes. Okay, now that I freaking appreciate. So yes, you could take off different portions from her tail if you like, which I like that option. And then like as you can see, it's buttons that hold it around her waist. Let me see how many of these buttons are there that you could adjust. So we have one, two, okay, one, two, three of them. Okay, so basically if you want to take these apart, you could also do that. It gives you that option. So that is freaking cool, and I'm actually pretty excited and happy about that. Wow. I think you could actually hear my excitement through camera because I was not expecting that wonderful surprise. So yes, you do have that option, but it is a big bulky, like even without the tails. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's everywhere. She's very beautiful. You don't have to have her on with the tail. She still looks very beautiful. Another thing I wanted to show you, since she's already like this, is this beautiful part of her stalk too. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me flip her over because there's a lot going on here. I'm gonna be careful with her face because we don't want to damage her face. So she has this sequin. I'm trying to like move this so you could see it. So she has this sequin part of her dress. Beautiful quality. It is just very beautiful. The sequin is not going to be one of those that's going to fall off easily. But the detailing of this doll is just beautiful. And then the trim, look at the trim. Even the trim itself is gorgeous because we have like this silver, shiny silver to the bottom. Just very, I really do appreciate the detailing on this doll. Just very, very gorgeous. Now, another thing that she comes with is her card. So this is her collector card where it says Pullip Kumiho. She looks freaking awesome. This is a very badass pull-up. I'm sorry that this video is going to be like 10 hours long, but I really feel we couldn't condense this to show you everything regarding this. We just couldn't, yeah, condense it to show you everything on this beautiful doll. So this is her collector card. Very freaking beautiful. So that's basically her in a nutshell. So basically this concludes my review. Final thoughts. Honestly, if you're thinking about getting this beautiful doll, I think you would be very happy. She is stunning in every aspect. There is no part of this doll that just tells me like, she is just awesome. Very beautiful, very unique. I think this has to be my favorite pull-up out of this year so far because she's just so unique. We've been waiting for something like this for a long time and they surely delivered. I highly recommend this doll. I know currently she's sold out at pullipstyle.com. I would recommend you to email Mike to see if they're going to be bringing some, because if you really have your eyes on her and you're interested, I would tell you she's worth it. Price range, I believe she was on the higher end. I believe she ran about 150 or a little bit up, a little bit higher than that. But if you could get her, I think you would be very, very, very happy. Initially, I was gonna say a little bit of constructive criticism would have been like, you know, she's gonna be very difficult to display because on how large these tails are. But after what I showed you, it's very adjustable. You could just make her work, I think, even like this or with the tails. I think she's just breathtaking, very beautiful. So this basically concludes this long video. I hope you found this review helpful. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate and let me know, and I will see you all in the next one. Okay, bye bye. Mwah.